Welcome, everyone. We are coming to you live from our studios in Gainesville, Florida for ACI Learning's holiday giveaway. 'Tis the season for giving, and that's what we're going to do. We are giving away a lot of great things today. A drone, iPad, Legos, a set of Backdoors and Breaches, and many, many other gifts. It's going to be an exciting time. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Don Pizzette, here today with our favorite things. This is the show where we give away some of our edutainers' favorite stuff. It's just a good time for us to talk about fun stuff and give it away, which is always a lot of fun. We have a number of people here in the studio with me that are going through all this, but before I dive into all the introductions, let's talk about some rules. If you want to win the things that we're going to talk about, there's a few things you have to do. First, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You have to be a subscriber to be eligible. Otherwise, no prizes for you. You have to answer a trivia question. With each gift, we're going to ask a trivia question, and you have to answer it correctly in the chat. If you don't answer correct, you're just a loser. You lose. You don't win. That's how that works. Also, you can only win once. You can't win more than once. So if you win, please hold off. Try not to answer any other questions. Just answer it out loud. Yell it at your family, something like that. Don't throw it in the chat because you can only win one time. And then lastly, a word of advice. If you do win, which I hope you do not post your information, your contact information in the chat. It's a terrible idea. Instead, you're going to reach out to marketing@acilearning.com, and they will tell you how you can claim the prize and get that mailed off to you, and you'll get it in the mail like Christmas, oddly enough. So that's the way this is going to work out. Let me introduce who is in the studio here with me so we can see how we're going to be going through this. So we'll start all the way down here at the end with one of my fellow Technado hosts, Daniel Lowry.
Oh, he's here? He's here today? I know him. Yeah. I stole Lauren's line. That's the only thing I wanted to do. This has been fun, everyone. I'll see you later. Edutainer here at ACI Learning. We have a good time teaching the cybersecurity and chuckling it up with these two folks over here on the Technado. I'm looking forward to giving something away to you, hopefully today.
All right. Sitting next to Daniel is the big deal, Miss Lauren Deal. Lauren, how are you doing?
Fantastic, Don. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us today. We have so many prizes on the table, and I hope that you take one home. I have the opportunity every day to host with one of these brilliant minds, and so I have to say I love my job, and I'm glad that you're here, and you can celebrate with us.
Yep, it is going to be a ton of fun. You know, a lot of times we're trying to teach stuff and make it as fun as possible. Here we're giving away stuff. It's hard for that not to be fun. To my right, I've got the other part of the Technado trio here, Miss Sophie Goodwin. Sophie, how's it going?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited to give some stuff away today. Fun fact, we actually live in this studio now. Don, Daniel, and I do. So we're chained at the table. We don't leave. We sleep here. And so we're actually recording another Technado right after this. So yeah, this is my home now, and I'm having a great time.
This is my home now. Please tell my family.
We bring her food.
All right, let's keep going around. Mr. Ronnie Wong.
Hey, glad to be here once again to actually give away something pulled away from a meeting, which is actually pretty cool. So I like that, and I'm the only one having to hold a microphone, so I don't think I'm giving that away yet. But
it's how important you are.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's because you're doing the big dance number, and we couldn't have you tethered to a mic.
Wait until I change. And so
He's like our own Robert Goulet.
It's the Ronnie Wong Eras Tour.
yeah, that's gonna be sad.
I'd love to see that.
All right, all the way at the end of the couch, Mr. Anthony Sequeira.
Hey, everybody, welcome, and so thrilled to be here, and I'm giving away two of my favorite things.
Oh,
so, yes,
special.
Get ready to Google the trivia.
All right, now you might have noticed on our picture window back here that it is snowing in Gainesville, Florida, which I can say beyond a doubt is absolutely not snowing here. But in many parts of the world, it is. In fact, it might be snowing all the way over in Prescott, Arizona, where we are joined by edutainer Chris Ward, remote from Studio Prescott. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's good to be with you guys. And it is not snowing, not currently, but you know things can change when you're up in the mountains here. But not only is it my favorite things, it's my favorite people. The people on the couch and all of you out there are subscribers and who join us here at ACI Learning. It's good to be with you. Excited about what we're going to do today.
Checks in the mail, Chris.
All right. Well, enough about us. Let's get to our first item that we're going to give away. Anthony, you're going to be giving away a Rocketbook.
Yes, so I've been using this product for a couple of years now. It is so cool. It is an erasable notebook. I am one of those old school folks that loves to handwrite notes. In fact, I read once that helps you remember stuff, scientists say. So anyways, I love handwriting my notes, but the issue is I'm of course going to want those digitally, and the Rocketbook does that as well. There's a free app. So when you're done writing your notes or your practice questions or whatever you're up to, you can photograph it and it'll do the optical character recognition and then email those to you digitally. It's a really cool thing. It's the last notebook you'll ever need. Trademark Rocketbook.
All right. So, Anthony, let's get to the trivia question. What do people need to answer in order to win this book?
Yes. So here is the trivia question. According to ELF, what are the 4 main food groups? That's right.
And I should have mentioned this earlier. All of our trivia questions are tied to a movie, a Christmas movie that an edutainer prefers. So this one is the movie Elf, which I have not seen.
Yes, stars Will Ferrell. And you need to watch it this year, Don. You're going to love it.
Well, the Rocketbook, I used one of these myself for quite some time, and I like that there's these little logos at the bottom of each page, and you can set them to do different things. So if you circle the diamond or whatever, you can have it upload your Google Drive or OneDrive. You can have it do all sorts of neat stuff.
Yeah, it really is handy, and I think our students would love it. So hopefully we're going to have a winner here shortly. Remember, the trivia question, according to ELF, what are the 4 main food groups?
Now, Daniel, you're our cybersecurity guy.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the Rocketbook hack?
I have not. No.
So it's not a technical hack like we're used to. You can take a Rocketbook, and it uses friction to erase the ink.
Okay.
If you put the book in a freezer, the ink comes back.
No way.
So you can undelete on a Rocketbook. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'll be trying that this evening.
Hey, can I borrow your Rocketbook?
All right, so let's jump to our answer on this one. If you haven't gotten it yet, the 4 food groups from ELF. Anthony, you want to announce them?
Yes, they are candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup.
Man, I thought it was used tires.
All right, well, it sounds like we have already selected our winner from the chat. Our winner for this one is Jordan. Jordan, congratulations. You are the proud owner of a new Rocketbook. And, I didn't mention it earlier, but I should mention it now that we've got Backdoors and Breaches that we're going to be giving away. Mm-hmm. And I was rummaging through my office and came across a stack of Backdoors and Breaches decks that I meant to give away last year and didn't, so I still have them. So we're going to throw that in as well. So you'll get a copy of a Rocketbook as well as a copy of Backdoors and Breaches. So
you get a gift and a stocking stuffer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There we go.
Congratulations, Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I noticed that the Rocketbook is astronaut ready, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Take it
the
in
entire
space.
range. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Why not?
That's great.
One of my favorite things about the space program was we spent millions of dollars developing a pen that will write in 0 gravity, and the Russians just used pencils.
Brilliant.
Bring your Rocketbook to the Kennedy Space Center, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's move on to our second question. This one is going to be Daniel, and I've kind of already talked a little bit about Backdoors and Breaches. You're going to be giving away an entire set of the game.
And the entire thing. And when we say the entire set, that means the playmat. We've got a full set of Backdoors and Breaches, plus expansions, plus multi-sided die, plus some stickers to go along with it, just for the funsy of it, right? So that you can label all your stuff Black Hills because they're awesome people. This is such a fun game. It is a great way to get your people involved in doing tabletop exercises for incident response and seeing what would happen if an incident did occur, so that next year you don't say, ho, ho, no, when it comes to a bad data breach. We want to avoid those things, and making things like incident response tabletop exercises more fun is a great way to do that. I remember speaking with John Strand about this and Jason Blanchard when they were still developing it. Kind of got to play a impromptu game with them about this. And I said, this is brilliant. This is the right way to help people learn cybersecurity, to understand what would happen, how they could deal with the different incidents that could have occurred. So it's a great, fun thing to do. We've played with him multiple times with this, had a great time doing it, and you just learn a ton of stuff about what you could or possibly do. So take your Dungeons & Dragons skills, marry that together with a tabletop exercise for doing incident response, and you got yourself some Backdoors and Breaches, a great gift for any cybersecurity enthusiast.
All right, now if one of our viewers wants to win this prize, they've got to answer a trivia question. Daniel, what is the question?
I have a great trivia question. My favorite holiday movie is Die Hard because it is the quintessential. So my question comes from Die Hard, which is the floor on Nakatomi Towers that they're holding the Christmas party on. What floor is that? Right? So they're having a Christmas party in the towers. John McClane, he shows up, looks up his wife's name. Of course, he has to look for her actual maiden name because she's not feeling
Separated.
it. They're separated. I'm giving the whole movie away. Spoiler alert. Right? And he has to find the floor, and he goes to it. What is that floor? If you can answer that, well, you're going to get yourself a nice little prize.
Yeah, now here in the United States, buildings only get so tall. So if you don't know the answer, you got like a 1 in 100 shot. Just throw a number in there. Who knows?
Are you only allowed to go to 100? Is that the thing?
I imagine like physics is involved somewhere.
Well, I mean, that place in
Kuala
Dubai,
Lumpur.
right? Yeah, Kuala Lumpur.
yeah.
They've got some pretty
That's
tall
into
towers.
the clouds.
I have no idea. So
Yeah,
like
it gets
the
crazy.
the Empire State Building, how many floors is that? I don't know.
I
don't know.
Sears Towers, or it's not the
Yeah.
Sears Tower anymore. They renamed it.
Yeah, it's
I
like
believe. It was super tall.
Kmart
crazy,
Tower.
like
The
value,
Kmart Tower.
value quality tower or something like that. Yeah.
Dollar Tree Tower. All right, so shall we get to the actual answer? Because we do have a winner. And do we do the winner first or do we do the answer? All right, let's do the answer first. The answer is the 30th floor.
Oh,
That's where they're at. Matt basking it up into the holiday cheer before, of course, the terrorists show up. Technically not terrorists, they are robbers. After that, good old do-re-mi. But the 30th floor is the answer. And the person that had the correct answer first was Brent.
All right. Well, congratulations to Brent. There we go.
maybe at some point. Yeah, we're gonna find out.
We're all waiting. For those of you who are just listening, we're
Yeah.
waiting.
We're waiting for the name to show up.
That's all I got was Brent.
We really built up some
No.
tension there. That was good.
There's
That was,
17 Brents in the chat going, which one?
all right. Well, Brent, congratulations to you. You get the Backdoors and Breaches set. Including the super cool playmat, which
Yeah, that's
we
awesome.
didn't have when we played it on camera back last year, but it's just a phenomenal thing and a great resource to have. All right, so let's keep moving on from here. Our next one is going to be from Lauren. And Lauren, you are giving away an AI translator. What the heck is that?
Yeah.
I am so excited about this, Don. I love traveling around the world, and one of the things that always popped up was I've only learned one language, which hasn't really helped me that
AI.
much because, Spanish is not exactly my strongest suit. Anyway, so I thought, oh, wouldn't this be great if I could have a superpower? It would be connection to every language around the world, and AI is able to help you with this. And so this is 138 languages.
Wow.
I know. And then there's two-way voice, and so you can speak into it and the person you're speaking into it, and you can have that connection. It also has photo recognition and translation. So think about if you're traveling to those different countries that might have symbols and you're like, I don't even know what that is. You can take a picture and it tells you what it is. And it's 98% accurate, which that sounds pretty good to me.
More accurate than me.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
So I'm excited.
All right, so if somebody wants to win the AI translator, they're going to answer a trivia question. What did you pick, Lauren?
All right, so I picked Miracle on 34th Street, the 1947 version. So here's my question. Where is the real house featured in the film Miracle on 34th Street? Again, the 1947 version. Where is it located?
I bet you the AI translator could answer that.
I know, I was going to like, if you had this now, that might help.
Well, if it was now, it would be like Vancouver, British Columbia or something like that. Right? We don't actually film things in America anymore.
You know, this
98%
one,
accurate.
I've seen the movie a number of times.
Yeah.
I could not answer this question.
Yeah.
So this is going to come down to whoever can Google the fastest.
Yes. But it was cold.
And
Yeah.
yep. So an AI translator, we've been talking about AI a lot lately because it's getting jammed into everything
Everything.
that's out there. But this seems like a useful product. Have you used this exact one or a different one?
No, I was hoping that I could get my mom to win it so we could. No, Mom, don't do it. No, I would love to try it. I think that this is such a neat invention, and it really kind of closes the gap between the limitations we have when we're traveling.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, it sounds like somebody was able to Google where that house is, or its mom, or shockingly knew it offhand. So let's bring up that answer.
All right, so the answer is Port Washington, New York. Look how beautiful that house is. And our winner.
All right. And so it looks like our winner on this one is going to be Nicole. Congratulations to Nicole. I don't know what country you're planning on going to, but when you get there, you'll probably be able to speak to people.
Oh, I'm excited for you, Nicole. Please tell me how it goes, and hopefully I get one soon.
Is your mom's name Nicole?
No, it's Vicky. So.
All right. Just checking.
I want to see how it handles like accents that happen as you're doing the translation.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was in London this past week, I went to get on the train, and the guy I was trying to buy a ticket from, I could not understand a word he was saying.
But he was speaking English?
He was speaking English.
You
So
need
I
this, Ronnie.
would like to actually know that one.
I saw that in New York.
Yeah.
I was getting off of we were
Forget
getting
about
on
it.
the ferry to go back to Manhattan
Yeah.
from the not the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty. And the guy was like, "Everybody getting on Manhattan," and the lady's like, "What?" I said, "We're going to Manhattan." She's like, "Oh."
All
So
right.
if you don't
The guy I
have
was
a
talking
Daniel,
to
you
was
need
trying
that.
to say,
Yeah.
did I want a one-way ticket? Or was it a round trip?
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand the word one way that he was saying. I was like, one.
Next time Ronnie goes to England, can I go with him just to watch?
It's not a pleasant
Reality
experience.
show.
Ronnie threw a British pound at him and he knocked him out cold.
Yeah, it was not easy for me.
All right. Well, let's move on to our next trivia question, or to our next giveaway. And this one's actually going to be me. And I thought, for a Christmas giveaway or just a holiday, a giveaway, a favorite thing, something that I use on my own home is let's give the gift of unmitigated surveillance, right? Nothing says America quite like surveillance. And so we have a Ring spotlight camera or floodlight cam. I actually have one of these mounted on my garage, and so when you pull up at night, the motion detector kind of lights up.
It's right next to the sign that says "You are being recorded."
I don't have that sign.
Sold separately.
But it's got a camera, and it activates as motion detected, and so you can see who's in your driveway, and you can buy a bunch of these, surround your whole house, go full on.
It's like daylight when somebody drives up. Yeah. They all come on. There's a raccoon in the driveway. Hey, stupid raccoon, get out of here.
Yep. So
Try to sleep.
They are exciting, and if you want to get in bed with the Amazon ecosystem, here's your start. So they are a lot of fun. I do legitimately have like 3 of these on the house. So
It's like the surface of the sun when you drive up to Don's house.
all right, well, if you want to become your own mini surveillance state, today is the day for you, and you got a chance right here. You're going to have to answer a trivia question, and this one's going to come to you from one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time, Home Alone, starring Macaulay Culkin.
Nice.
Christmas classic. So in the movie, Kevin McAllister is watching a gangster movie. What was the name of the gangster movie in Home Alone with the famous saying, "Keep the change, you filthy animal"?
Wow.
Yeah.
Voice actor
Great
Don
trivia.
over here.
I have my moments. So multi-talented. So he played this one when the pizza guy was
Yes.
delivering the pizza, and he had the machine gun noise go off by accident.
Yeah.
and-
Did they use it in both movies?
It was a different movie, but it was like a sequel
I
to
see.
that movie, or in the
So
same.
this is the
genre.
one
Yeah.
specifically from the first
Yes,
movie.
I don't want to give it
Gotcha.
away.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
no.
Now,
Never.
this trivia question, I didn't write this trivia question. I actually got it wrong, even though I have seen this movie a number of times, because I'm going to give a tip to the people in the chat. I could have swore that quote was from Public Enemy. But it is not. It is from a different movie. So if you were about to answer Public Enemy, I'm with you. Solidarity, but we're wrong. So,
Nothing like being united in error.
all right. Sounds like we are ready to reveal the answer. The movie that Keep the Change, You Filthy Animal came from, is Angels with Filthy Souls.
Angels with
So
filthy
there you go.
souls.
Classic flick.
Wow.
All right, and we've got our winner's name, which is, we need a drum roll. Drum roll, please. Brian S. Brian, congratulations. You are the winner of a Ring floodlight camera. Prepare
9,000.
to annoy your neighbors. Like me. Like a champion. All right. So fun giveaway there. Now, actually, I was supposed to do something before I revealed that answer, and I totally forgot about it. So let's jump back and talk about this real quick. We have some exciting news going on over at ACI Learning. Sophie, you've got something to talk about, right?
Yeah, you didn't realize you forgot till you saw me sobbing over here.
I
It's
know,
okay.
I know.
I
It's like,
understand.
Just a quietly single tear running down
Yeah,
your
open
face.
mouth sobbing.
Yeah.
Real ugly stuff. So we are really excited. In a couple of short weeks, ACI is proud to sponsor Cyber Starters. It's a new podcast coming to us from Simply Cyber and hosted by our good friend Dr. Gerald Ogier and his friend Ryan Learvik. Cyber Starters is going to premiere on Tuesday, January 2nd at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can check that out on the Simply Cyber YouTube channel. That is right at the beginning of the year. Kick off your 2024 the right way.
Who's the guy in the middle?
I'm sorry?
No, it's a light bulb.
Oh, I see. I wasn't paying attention. I'm
There's a guy
sorry.
in the middle.
It was Jarvis.
And he was upside down. So I was like, man, pretty cool.
All right. Well, as a reward for your wit and humor, Ronnie, we'll go to you next for the for this one. You are going to be giving away a packet squirrel, which is a ton of fun. Tell us about it.
Yeah, the packet squirrel, it allows you to create a man-in-the-middle attack and even be able to actually do a lot more. And the reason why I actually picked this is because when we first started doing the ITPro TV, right, we always had this notion like we want to show everything that we can. It's always hard to create some type of attack. And when we did it, I mean, it was probably as convoluted as I could actually ever get. And now I found a tool that just says plug it in, and it will actually go ahead and create it for you. So I always thought about it from my standpoint that this would be something neat if somebody's learning cybersecurity and they want to actually see how to actually make this work and be able to actually do packet capture off of it. This was a great tool and utility. So I thought it would be a great gift for somebody. Yeah.
All right. So, Ronnie, if somebody wants to win a packet squirrel, what's the question they have to answer?
Well, it always comes back to one of those favorite movies again, right? Which is going to be from the movie Elf, is what we actually want. So, yep. So in Elf, what animal does Buddy try to hug? And this is a very funny scene. I love this movie.
Is Buddy the elf?
Maybe,
Okay.
yes. I'm not giving it away. I'm not giving it away. Yeah. So, what animal does Buddy try to hug?
20 seconds.
So many ways to
20
go.
seconds.
You know, there's only so many animals on the planet that are of huggable size, right? So if you're going to guess,
Well, that
Polar
depends
bear?
on how hard you're willing to try.
I
mean,
mean,
That's right. Maximum effort.
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah.
Isn't that the rule?
Maximum effort.
maximum effort. There we
You
go. So
could
it's
hug
like
a
Deadpool.
gorilla. You just might not survive. It's, you know.
Bears.
Right. Yeah. You could try. Teddy bears.
I met an alligator once. She probably would want to hug.
All right, sounds like at least one person has already guessed the right answer. So let's take a look at what that answer is. A raccoon. All right.
Panda.
All right. I have not seen this. Yeah, is it Rocket Raccoon?
He gets to hug a rabies needle.
Angry kitty.
That is a good point. They do carry rabies.
Yes,
in
they
some,
do.
Quite
yeah.
often. Yes.
Good
Like
to know.
bonus
You know what doesn't carry rabies, though, is the prize, which Matt R. is
Yes.
going to be able to receive.
Good
Matt,
job,
congratulations on winning the packet squirrel. And our producer, Caleb, let me know in my ear that the squirrel and the raccoon are in the same
Family,
like
Yeah.
genus, phylum, whatever. So it's thematically correct.
Christmas squirrels apparently are not as prevalent as we think in terms of cinematography and the effort of.
You did some
cinema.
Googling. You couldn't find anything?
No, I could not.
No.
So
All right. Well, way out in Studio Prescott, our edutainer,
There we
Chris
go.
Ward, has been waiting patiently for his chance to shine, and that is where we are for our next giveaway. Chris, you are going to be giving away a mini projector. What prompted this one?
Well, one of the things that most of us who have always had to go out and maybe do training, right, in some company, and you bring your laptop, you bring your thing, and their projector doesn't hook up to your computer. Well, what if you had one that you could bring yourself? And this is a mini projector that has 5G Wi-Fi. It has Bluetooth. It has the ability to use HDMI. It uses RCA. I mean, just about any type of connection that you can think of, this little projector has. It is 2 pounds, so like you can stuff it in your case. You can, take it anywhere you want. And the nice thing is 1080p, 300-inch screen. So as long as you have a white background, so whether you want to throw a sheet up in the backyard and maybe do some movies with your family, or whether you're on the road, you're a road warrior and you want to have something that they can use, this is an incredible, incredible gift. I love the one that I have. It's a great one.
All right. Well, if somebody wants to win this projector, they're going to have to answer a question correctly. And Chris, you've picked something from Polar Express. What's our question?
Yeah, the question is, when the conductor, whenever he would get a ticket, the golden tickets, he would punch in things. Well, in the Polar Express, the conductor punches the word into the golden tickets, but which word does the main character get? So this is the little boy, the hero of it. I have found, thanks to Sophie's internet searching, that it's actually, that's me. That's Chris. So that's the person. But that's not what he punches into the ticket. So what is the word that he punches into that ticket? What do you guys think?
All right, now I had no idea that they never said the kid's name in the movie.
Yeah,
I've seen it a couple of times. Sophie, how did you find out his real name?
So it's not in the film and it's not in the novelization, but in some of the, I guess, it's official, film merchandise. It's books, art books that are related to the film. And they refer to him, I'm looking at the wrong camera probably, but they refer to him, this character, as Chris in a lot of these art books. So official, not official. And I guess there's some behind the scenes interviews with Tom Hanks where he talks about the character and refers to him as Chris. So canonically, that is the character's name. The only boy character in that film that gets a name is Billy. So different
Billy's
character.
lame.
Billy's, yeah.
All right, well, what is official is the answer, which is in the film. So, Sophie, what is the answer to our trivia question?
What, me? I
Yeah.
thought Chris was going to give the
You
answer.
were going to know it.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. I've just stolen this from Chris. Way
Yeah,
to
it
go,
seems we've
Sophie.
lost the feed to Chris.
All right, Chris. What's the answer now that it's been on screen?
It is believe. It is the whole kind of premise of the movie is the little boy doesn't really believe in Santa. And so believe is what the conductor punches into his ticket. And the winner is CJ. Woohoo!
Yay,
Congratulations,
congratulations.
CJ. You win yourself the projector.
Yay.
All right, so thank you very much, Chris. Let's jump back here in studio because our next giveaway is going to be coming to you from Sophie. Sophie, you have selected a Fuji camera. Odd choice.
Yes, it is a Fujifilm Instax camera. I actually own one of these. Again, I'm looking at the wrong camera. It's a Fujifilm Instax. Y'all, they're messing with me at this
call
point.
yourself out on it.
Caleb's laughing it up back there. I actually own one of these. I've had it for a couple of years, and it is like my favorite little gadget that I own. What it is it's a digital camera, but it also prints film. So instead of just being like a standard Polaroid type camera where you take the photo, it prints it out, and if the photo sucks, that's it. It has a digital display, so you can take as many pictures as you want. It's got built-in kind of different types of lenses and then built-in filters as well. You can adjust the photo, add like date stamps and things like that to it. And then once you're happy with the picture, you can choose which ones you want to print, pull a little lever, and print it out. So we're giving away the camera as well as some film to go with the camera. And it's super easy to set up and load. Trust me, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be using it. So that is the thing that I've chosen to give away.
All right, now everybody's been picking trivia questions from their favorite Christmas movie. I happen to know that your favorite movie is Goodfellas, which you have claimed is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
I'm confused. So what are we doing here for our trivia question?
We had a whole conversation about this on TechNado. If Die Hard's a Christmas movie because it takes place at Christmas, then Goodfellas counts because it's got a whole sequence that takes place at Christmas. But the trivia question for this item, for this camera, you might remember there is a famous scene where Henry and Joe Pesci's character Tommy are having a conversation, and Tommy gets kind of angry and he says, "I'm funny how? Funny like what? How is he funny? What is so funny about him?" So finish that quote. He is funny like what? It's like best scene in the whole film.
Spider upsets him, right? And,
No, it's Henry. It's Henry.
Oh, it is. Okay.
No, yeah. When Spider upsets him, Spider gets
He's
injured.
a big boy.
Yeah.
He can answer.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He knows what he said. How am I funny? It's probably the most iconic scene in the film, I think.
Yeah.
So if you don't know it, you need to go watch the movie and figure it out.
I guess I need to go back and watch it again because I've absolutely
You do.
watched it.
Oh, yeah.
I just am apparently mixing up two scenes.
It's okay. I've got like 80 movies that I need to watch that you guys are giving me, so
Homework.
I'm behind. We'll give you some time to catch
I have to
up.
watch the Elf and Goodfellas, apparently.
Yes, they
Maybe
go
I'll watch them
together.
back to back.
Yeah, they go together perfectly.
All right, looks like a winner is being selected right now, so let's get to our answer. Sophie, what's the answer?
The answer is he is funny how? funny like a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. So that is the answer. He is funny like a clown. Do we have a winner?
Yep. Our winner, which is going to come up on screen here in just a minute, is I believe it was C.L.
C.L.
There we go.
Walker.
C.L. Walker. Awesome.
Christopher Walker.
Maybe Christopher Walken. That's his alias, so people don't know it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan.
I won the camera.
It's a great
Terrible impression. Sorry.
It was close enough.
I want you to do the rest of the show in that
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
So I hid this uncomfortable camera. No, all right, we won't do that close. All right, let's go to our next one. And if actually, we're going to be jumping to Mr. Anthony. Anthony, you were giving away a Lego set. I know you are a prestigious Lego assembler.
I'm a fanatic. Yeah. I'm a Lego addict. This is a re-gift, though, because I'm a Star Wars Lego guy. We have a wonderful Marvel Lego set. This is the Nano Gauntlet. I was afraid to put this together, by the way, because if you lose an Infinity Stone, goodness knows what'll happen. So anyways, this is a great gift. And we, of course, have a movie trivia question that you must get correct in order to win this Lego set. Let's take a look at what the question is. I have forgotten. Oh, yes. In what movie is Turbo Man the hot Christmas toy?
Terminator. RoboCop.
While everyone is thinking about what movie Turbo Man is from, earlier in the show we mentioned space and
Yes.
astronauts. And Sophie, I know you have a space-related announcement.
Yes, we talked about the Rocketbook and how astronauts can use it. I think Lauren mentioned you could use it at the Kennedy Space Center. And coming up in April, you absolutely can. It is Hack Space Con. They aim to bring together the very best in the cybersecurity world of talks, training, technology, and more. We are going to be there. ACI Learning is proud to attend as a sponsor. And it's all going down April 10th through the 13th at the Kennedy Space Center in beautiful, sunny Florida. So if you see us there, please come say hi. We would love to see you and say hello. Can't promise that there'll be astronauts there because I don't have that information. But, we can hope. And we'll boldly go where no hacker has gone before. Daniel, you've gone, haven't you?
I have been, yeah. I went
What'd you
last
think?
year. It was a lot of fun. Very reminiscent of Wild West Hackin' Fest in its early years. So I look forward to going down to Titusville and checking that out again.
That's true. It's not terribly far for us.
It's
I
like
don't
an
think.
hour and a half,
So,
yeah.
right there on the coast. It's beautiful. Definitely recommend.
All right, well, it looks like a winner has been selected. Anthony, let's go for the answer of the trivia question.
Sounds great. So it was Jingle All the Way. Yes.
see,
and that is a
Schwarzenegger is in it.
Schwarzenegger, Yes.
That's why I thought
you
Terminator.
gave a little hint. Yes. Love it. Look at, and there is Arnold in red paint. All right. Who is
Shooting
our
himself
winner?
in the head.
It is Andrew. Andrew, congratulations and enjoy the Legos.
All right, jumping into our next question, Daniel is going to be giving away another gift, and this one is a drone.
Yeah, buddy. Because we like to have toys for Christmas, right? Not
Sure.
just fun things that can help us learn, like Backdoors and Breaches. Kind of hits two things. The drone, actually, it does hit two things now that I'm thinking about it. It's a ton of fun. Obviously, it's GPS, it's got phone control, it is a 4K camera on this thing. This is a very sweet drone, especially if you've never had a drone before. This will be a great introduction to the dronage, as it were. But if you're a red teamer, it could really come in handy because if you were doing like a physical security test, you could fly over and look for weak spots in security on the perimeter of your actual target. So this could be very useful in your red team kit, as well as just a whole heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah, no one would hear the drone.
So you'd be surprised, like helicopters and stuff can get really close before people actually hear them.
People just block it out.
It's just, it doesn't register until they get close enough that it's like in your face.
All right, well, you have chosen another trivia question from the movie Die Hard. What is the question?
I mean, if I could choose 10 questions, they'd all be from Die Hard. So this question, which is ironically question number 9, is Hans Gruber, right? He reads a quote that is written on a character in the film that McClane has left on this henchman. He's also wearing a Santa hat, if that makes any sense. What is the quote that is written on the henchman that McClane leaves? That's what we're trying to look for. The quote itself. If you can hammer that, I actually have this on a shirt.
Of course you do.
And, you know, it says that the quote is on a sign. I thought he wrote it on the sweater itself.
It is on the shirt.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a sign, I guess. You know.
Okay, it's a sign.
If you can find that shirt, you should wear it for Technado.
Yeah. I will totally do that.
Good, good. I look forward to it.
Well, I don't have to go looking for it.
Okay.
Knows where it is.
Like,
Absolutely knows
Thursdays is like wear this shirt day.
Right, yes.
where it is. Wow.
Daniel actually has his shirts alphabetized.
That's right.
And
Yes.
so he just has to go to the...
All right, I guess we're ready for the old answer on this. So if you're racking your brain and you haven't figured it out yet, it's going to be, now I've got a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. This is a picture of the shirt I actually own. And there you go. There's your answer. A lot of fun. You know, nothing like, it says Christmas, like, you know, a broken neck and
Yeah.
a sign written in blood. But we also have a winner, and Rick C. is our big winner for the drone. Congratulations, Rick. I hope you enjoy the drone.
And try to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, do that.
All right, we are all the way up to item number 10. So we're getting close to the finish line on this one, but there's still chances to win. Make sure you're answering and you know, subscribe and all that other business. But question number 10 is coming to us from Sophie. This is one of our bigger prizes. Sophie, you're giving away an iPad.
Yes, this is an iPad, and sticking with the space theme, it is in the color space gray. Not that it matters, but you know, if that's your like aesthetic, now you know.
Totally.
It's brought to, yeah. No, that's not official sponsorship. I don't claim that. It is a 9th generation iPad. It's going to come with the USB-C to Lightning cable as well, and the USB-C power adapter. I know they recently Apple changed their cables and stuff. So just so you know, that's the cable that's coming with it. 9th generation with Wi-Fi and all that good stuff. I think 64 gigs. So pretty cool stuff. And that is what you're entering to win if you can answer this next question correctly. And I bet you can't guess what movie it's going to be from.
We're sticking with the Goodfellas theme,
Sticking
right?
with the Goodfellas, yes, because it is my favorite Christmas movie. And this one's a little bit more challenging. This one, like I said, there's a scene that takes place during Christmas. So after the Lufthansa heist, people are shopping, they're buying things, and Henry Hill buys the most expensive what he can find. A little bit more obscure, a little bit more, you know, he does say it pretty loudly, but...
I asked that question. It was like a Dr. Seuss. And he bought the biggest what he could find in all of Lufthansa land.
I could think of a number of words to put in there that we wouldn't be able to say here on the show, but would be.
I mean, you could, but
really
then
funny.
we wouldn't have Donna.
We're drawing the line at broken necks and blood on sweaters. That's
Yeah,
where
that's
we draw
fine.
the line.
That's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's normal
All
stuff.
right, good to know. I forget that this, I mean, I watch this probably 3-4 times a year. So to me, it's
I thought you were
like,
gonna say a
well,
week.
this is obvious. Could be. If I had the time, 100% I would be doing that. I watched it a couple weeks ago. I was overdue, you know. I think we might have a winner. So
sounds like we got it.
So we'll go ahead and reveal that answer. The answer is that Henry Hill bought the most expensive tree he could find, the most expensive Christmas tree. He comes in, he's yelling, he goes, Karen, Judy, Ruth, I bought the most expensive tree they had. So that is the answer, and we do have a winner. So Egbert. That is a fun name. Egbert is the winner. Egbert B. Congratulations, Egbert.
Awesome.
I'm gonna assume that's not his government name, but we'll let him stick with that alias
Maybe.
for now.
Names come from somewhere.
Congratulations, Egbert. I'm impressed. You knew the answer. Congratulations.
All right, jumping into question 11. So almost out of chances to win. You know, you don't want to end this game a loser, that's for sure. So get ready with your answer. We're going to be going over to Lauren. Now, Lauren is giving away my absolute favorite gift, which is a 1-year subscription to ITPro.
Oh, I am so excited about this. Obviously, you love toys for Christmas, but this is a gift that will last you for an entire year. This is a 1-year ACI subscription, and so you have the opportunity to have access to our entire course library on demand. You can take it everywhere you go, but you also get the practice tests and the virtual labs. And so if you are just checking us out for the first time and you're curious and you think you like our vibe and you'd like to dive into all of that we have to offer, this is your opportunity to win. And again, it's like Netflix. You have access to everything. So make sure that you are answering this question correctly. Are you ready? All right. So my movie quote is actually not a movie quote, Don.
Uh-oh.
In 2013, you, Don, wished all of our viewers a certain number of holiday greetings.
All right.
Pull it from the vault.
Yep, that is a virtually impossible question to have memorized. So guess a number. Let's see what happens on this one. While we're waiting on that, as people guess a number, Because, I mean, this was 10 years ago. I don't remember how many.
I was going to say, I don't even think Don knows.
So let's do this. Sophie, we talked about all things cyber a little bit earlier. Tell us what's coming up.
Well, if you have been kicking around our YouTube channel at all, you've probably seen some of our previous All Things Cybersecurity webinars with Daniel Lowry and myself, and we're starting 2024 right with a brand new All Things Cybersecurity. Kicking off the first show of the year, we are excited to welcome back our friend John Hammond of Huntress. He's been with us before. This is like his third or fourth time on the show, I think. He is back here quite a bit. We love having him. So you can join John, Daniel, and I on Thursday, January 4th at 2 p.m. Eastern, and bring your burning cybersecurity questions and prepare for a killer lineup the rest of the year, because joining us for February's show is Zach Hill, and in March we'll welcome Heath Adams. Those are both returning guests from TCM Security, so we always love to have them on. And we'll be back the first Thursday of every month in 2024 with another All Things Cyber, so you don't want to miss out. Please join us. We love having you.
All right. Now, I mentioned that this question is from a video I filmed 10 years ago, a long time ago. So our production team has found this video footage, and they're going to air it right here so we can see exactly what I said. Let's see how it goes.
Happy holidays from the team at ITPro TV. We wanted to take a minute just to wish everybody a happy and safe holiday season as we move through our various. Let's see if we can hit them all, right? We got Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa Festivus, New Year's. What else? Come on, Joe. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, guys. Belated Hanukkah wishes.
All right, so I nailed 5 holidays. I don't know if we have any new ones to add since then, but 5 is a good, well-rounded holiday number. So if you guessed 5, you're correct, and it looks like we have a winner. Our winner on this one is... Drum roll, please. Yeah, it's not me. I'm the... Present's going to open any second.
That's a long graphic.
The Invisible Man.
All right, looks like it is L. Tate, whose name has to be written in blue on a blue background, so that's why we can't see it. So congratulations, L. Tate.
Yeah.
There it is. Confirmed.
E.L. Tate. L. Tate.
AI translator.
Yes, we needed that.
All right, well, it is time for our final giveaway. If you haven't won one yet, this is your chance. Like, you got to step up, bring your A game.
Knock grandma over.
I'm kind of proud of this gift because I knew this would be hard to find. I wanted to give away a Raspberry Pi 5.
But he couldn't get one, so gold bars.
Yeah. These were just announced a few months ago. They sold out immediately. If you try and buy one today, you cannot buy one. I pre-ordered one and got lucky enough to get it. It literally came in the mail like 3 days ago. So I got a Raspberry Pi, the new 27-watt power supply, the heat sink and fan, the official case. It's a memory card. I think it's like a 32 gig memory card, and the micro to full size HDMI cable, because that's the annoying thing to leave out. You buy a Raspberry Pi and you think, well, it's $60, $70 and I'm ready to go. But then there's all this other stuff you need.
Accessories.
We put it all together. Yes. And so here it is, everything you need for a Raspberry Pi 5, all in one big bundle. And if you want to win it, you're going to have to answer a trivia question from one of my favorite movies, Spaceballs. Not so much a Christmas movie, but
just random.
As much as Goodfellas. Well, actually, there's no Christmas tree in Spaceballs that I'm aware of. But all right, in the 1987 Mel Brooks film Spaceballs, Dark Helmet says the famous line, "There's only one man who would dare give me the raspberry." Who was that man?
That was a great voice.
That was.
Well done, Rick.
I tried. My Darth Vader Rick Moranis voice.
Dark Helmet.
It's a classic.
It's a great flick.
I don't watch it every Christmas, but my favorite Christmas movie
It's a lot
is
easier to do the helmet voice.
claymation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's mine too.
Yep, that one's my favorite.
I love that movie. And
That
Chris, you said you had a favorite one too?
No, I was just saying it's a lot easier to do the Dark Helmet voice than it is to do Rick Moranis' natural voice. So good on you for picking the right one.
I always think of Strange Brew. Rick Moranis.
Yeah. This is just like Technado. I don't understand.
All right.
It was a while ago.
It sounds like a number of people got this one, so we've already got a winner picked out. So the answer for this one, who would dare give Dark Helmet the raspberry? Lone Star.
And his sidekick, Puke.
Barf.
Puke, barf, whatever.
All right, the winner of the Raspberry Pi 5 bundle is Silent Foot. Silent Foot, whatever it is, YouTube name, Silent Foot, and his family of Silent Feet. Congratulations on winning the Raspberry Pi 5 bundle. It's yours. It's like the IT industry Furby for this year. So congratulations on that. And just full transparency here. I didn't get one for myself. I was only able to pre-order one, and this is it. And so I didn't open it, new in the box, coming to you. Congratulations, I'm jealous of you.
Let me play with it.
All right.
Don may or may not have soldered a chip on. That is an extension to Backdoors and Breaches.
A quick reminder to all of our winners today. If you want a prize, be sure to reach out to marketing@acilearning.com so you can claim that prize. Unfortunately, if your name is Silentfoot, we don't know how to contact you. So reach out to us, let us know so we can get that information, get it mailed off to you. We will be throwing in a core set of Backdoors and Breaches with each of our prizes and sending them out to you as well. So a lot of good stuff there and just things to be excited about. So I want to personally thank each and every one of you out there in TV land for being a part of this experience and playing along with our trivia game. But I also want to take some time to thank everybody right here in the studio with me. A lot of people are involved in creating a production like this. We have the edutainers right here on camera with me. We've got Chris Ward all the way out in Studio Prescott. But on the other side of the camera, we have a lot of people. We got Caleb, Kathy, Megan, Brad, Christian, Titus, Ryan, Eliza. I mean, look at them all jammed back there in the broadcast room. And you can't see Christian, Titus, and Ryan. Yeah. Brad over in the sound room. Can't see everybody.
Titus. Ryan.
Nice. Yeah, so a little behind the scenes there. A lot goes into productions like these, but it's so rewarding and fun, and we're just giving away stuff, and that's a great thing, right?
Cool.
Yeah, I guess this is really our last live event of the year, right?
We'll have some. Oh yeah, last live. We'll have some Technado stuff between now and Christmas, but this will be the last live event. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, going out with a bang.
A lot of fun.
So, any parting holiday words for our viewers?
Do you think you can beat your record of 5?
I don't. I'm having a hard time thinking of other holidays. There are plenty of them out there. I just don't know them all. Yeah.
Wow.
Can you guys? Anybody add a holiday?
I can't think of another one.
This is our trivia question.
I know.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'm still thinking about Silent Feet, so I'm not going to be any use to you.
Yeah.
That was too good.
Living rent free.
It's going to be for the next week, yeah.
Well, everyone out there in TV land, again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and be sure to tune in next year as we do this event on a pretty annual basis. But you don't have to wait a year. Watch all the stuff we churn out all year long. It's not bad.
It's okay.
Set the bar.
That's right. That's right.
The okayest content you're going to find.
There we go. Thanks, everybody. Have a great, happy, and safe holiday season from ACI Learning.